Well, hello. It's your favorite guy, Gunhillbain, in the building, back again with another video. This time it's going to be a preview video for AEW Double or Nothing that is taking place this Saturday night at Daly's Place, only on pay-per-view. And honestly, it's been a long time since I've done a YouTube video. I have been away for a very long time. I've been traveling and seeing family and friends, so I couldn't basically, be able to do all the YouTube videos. But I know that the 2 or 3 of you actually watching this right now basically missed the shit out of me, right? They just missed me completely. But anyway, on to the matter of hand, all right? Well, did I say Saturday night? I'm sorry. It's actually Sunday night. Sunday night, May the 30th. That's how we're going to be doing this. That's how it's going to be on the pay-per-view. That's how it's going to be. So, I feel it's best we're going to just run through the entire card and see what my analysis is for each of the matches. And I know a lot of people have their say and everything about that. So, just give me what you want in the comments. Like, subscribe. I'll be doing more content as it comes. And without further ado, let's just get into the video right here. And to start out with is the AEW World Tag Team Championship, the Young Bucks going up against Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Can I just be honest with you? I'm sick and tired of the Young Bucks, right? I'm sick and tired of those two idiots walking around with the titles. Yeah, they're the best in the world in what they do, but to be perfectly honest with you, where else is there for them to do at this point right now? They basically defeated everybody in the entire division. I mean, they took out SCU. They broke them up. I mean, what's next after Moxley and Kingston should they beat them? Who? Absolutely nobody. I think they had a very long run with the titles, but I honestly believe it's time we give the titles completely to Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. They have been having the best run together, since, they formed this, this force, to go after the Young Bucks and whatnot. And I love their stick between Moxley and Kingston. And I feel that with them grabbing hold of the titles, they can open up so much for the tag team division. It can almost, I can see them going up against Proud and Powerful. I can see them going up the Lucha Brothers. And all of that. So please, for God's sakes, please, pretty please, get the titles off the damn Young Bucks already. They don't really need to continue on with the titles. We get it. You're the best in the world. I don't give a shit. I don't want to see those titles on those boys anymore. Give it to Moxley. Give it to Kingston. They can roll with it. They can have fun with it. I want to see that happen. I know the whole entire community wants to see that happen. So that's my 2 cents. And yes, the Stadium Stampede. That's right. The Inner Circle versus the Pinnacle. Now, I'm not Tony Khan. I don't know how to book matches, right? He probably knows more about this than I do. There have been a lot of people who are upset for the fact that maybe Blood and Guts should have been the featured match on this pay-per-view, especially when it was only 3 weeks out. So they could have had a lot of time to build it and make this a huge spectacle for paying customers to see this pay-per-view. But now, you got a second Stadium Stampede. But what's going to happen, right? The first Stadium Stampede was awesome. I mean, people had a good time. It was cool. But, there were some critics, some skeptics who did not like the Stadium Stampede, didn't like the silliness of them all. And they are worried, or he is worried, that it's going to be the same thing all over again. I'm hoping this time it will be a lot different because it is involving the Pinnacle. But, never say never when it comes to these types of matches. Are they going to have fans watching on? I don't know how. Is it going to be taped? I don't know how. I don't know exactly how they're going to be able to do this. But I know they're going to have the celebration of the Inner Circle this Friday night on TNT, AEW Dynamite. It's going to be on a Friday night, folks, not Wednesday. So if you happen to turn on to TNT and catch the Knicks game, then you know why. So the fact of the matter is this. as much as I love the Pinnacle, I feel that maybe it is time for them to break up. Maybe it's time for Jericho to rest at home, nurse some nagging injuries, come back bigger, stronger, faster, probably go for a title somewhere down the road. Sammy Guevara needs to be his own man. He needs to become this guy. He could be able to do a lot of stuff going. And, Santana Ortiz, man, I really want them to at least go after the tag team division and get the straps, man. And for Jake Hager, imagine a battle between Jake Hager and the current TNT, champion Miro. That will be a battle of the masses going, forward. I feel the Pinnacle needs to have more time to build as a faction and to be a force to be reckoned with. And, I'm hoping that by Saturday night is going to be a good, entertaining, fight. There's going to be a lot of spots, a lot of craziness going to happen. But right now, I predict myself that the Pinnacle is going to win, and it's adios to the Inner Circle. And that's my 2 cents about it. Now, we talk about main events here. For most of the AEW fans out there, this is the main event, right? This is what people have been waiting to see. Hikaru Shida versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, right? And this is for the AEW Women's Championship. And I got to be honest with you, Britt Baker has had the best year out there in AEW. I mean, if you see her in that awesome no-holds-barred matchup against Thunder Rosa, you know that this woman can work, she can bleed, she can do whatever it takes in order for her to win. And Hikaru Shida, she has been one of the most decorated AEW champions of our time right now. And she has gone through a lot of great fighters, but I feel that this time around, this has to be the time that Hikaru Shida gets the strap and rolls with it. I mean, I feel that she's far more deserving to become the AEW champion, and it's going to be a great match, and it's going to be a classic, and I can't wait to see how this is going to unfold. So, stay tuned this Sunday night on where we crown a new AEW Women's Champion in Dr. Britt Baker. And here's another monster matchup for you right now. The TNT Champion, Miro, taking on Lance Archer. I wish we had this Miro when he first debuted, like an unstoppable monster, out to wreak havoc, no nonsense, and beating the living crap out of people. Instead of, Mr. Smiling, video game loving, things like that. I mean, the fans love that. That's great. And you know what? I'm not going to be one bothered by it or anything of that sort. But the fact of the matter is, this is the guy that we wanted to see debut in AEW. And I'm glad that he is going through this rampage right now. And he's taking on a man, Lance Archer. I believe this is going to be his second time going after the TNT Championship. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a brawl. These two men ain't going to let anything up. I don't know what the ending was always going to be. It probably is going to be Miro, standing strong. Because you can't just give him the championship only to lose it to Lance Archer like that. He has to have a long run as TNT champion and a huge fight against Lance Archer in hopefully a bloodbath, right? And that's something I want to see. And I don't know if the fans want to see as well, too. Shout out in the comments. But we'll see about that, right? And now, Sting, Darby Allin, Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page. It's not my most favorite match that I wanted to see. I don't even know if Sting is even physically capable of doing a matchup. I know in terms of Scorpion Sky and Ethan Page, these two are practically professionals. I know they'll have a good psychological match, but I just don't know how this is going to turn out. I mean, expect Darby Allin to just throw his body all over the place and make it, look, hard hitting and hurtful. But this is something that really, as a pay-per-view buyer, I'm like looking at this and said, there's no. And it's crazy too because it has Sting, right? The legend Sting and Darby Allin, one of the best workers out there in AEW. Maybe this could be an underrated fight. I don't know. But honestly, this is going to be filler for me. This could be I want to say a bathroom break. But, this is something that I'll watch it. And guys, I'm going to be streaming it live this Sunday, on Facebook Live, on Twitch or whatever. But this is something that, I'm not really up for. But we'll see, right? We'll see how this thing will turn out between Sting, Darby Allin, Scorpio Sky, and Ethan Page. Now, the Casino Battle Royale, and you know how that is, the Casino Battle Royale. Everyone who's everybody in AEW is going to be in there. Many are saying the Big Show could be part of it, all right? I would like to know who's going to be the 21st guy. What is it? The Blackjack, the Joker, whoever gets the Joker card. TNT had told AEW before that we don't want surprises. If you're going to announce something on our show, just announce it. Don't give us any type of surprise. He didn't say anything about pay-per-view, right? So whoever this mystery person is, hopefully it's not underwhelming, because before the mystery guy was like Brian Page. Was it Brian Page? I don't even know. Cage. We'll just say Cage. It's Brian Cage, right? Brian Cage. Then you have Christian Cage and Big Show. And it's like, it's been one underwhelming mystery guy after another. I'm hoping that whoever is the mystery guy in this Casino Battle Royale will, send some, will shock the airwaves, will shock TV, will shock the shock jocks, the podcast people, all that stuff, right? I want to see that happen. I want to see, something big happen. They owe it to us to at least give us something that will be memorable, right? Don't give us crap. Give us something that's worth talking about the next day. Say, wow, do you see this guy made his debut on the Casino Battle Royal? Oh man, I can't believe he's in AEW. Oh, this is gonna be huge. I need that. Tony Khan. Please, for the love of God, just give us someone huge. I'm not even gonna specify names. You guys can throw that out in the comments, but please, for God's sakes, man, make it memorable. Don't let me just be like, oh, this guy, seriously? I don't want that. I really don't want that. No one aging, no one old. Someone that can actually make a huge impact to AEW. I want him to appear in this match and to win this match if possible. So that's my 2 cents about the Casino Battle Royale taking place at Double or Nothing. And, that's my 2 cents about that. And soon we're going to be moving on to this one. Anthony Ogogo versus Cody Rhodes. Cody, the American Dream. Cody Rhodes, why are we in war with Great Britain? We're not in war with Great Britain at all. As a matter of fact, wasn't there a tweet of Anthony Ogogo doing some nice things to to some people and all that stuff, and he's actually a really good person at heart. Can it just be like, yo, Cody, I just want to fight you because I think you're a punk? Do you really have to bring political instances out of it? I mean, right now, the United States and Great Britain, they don't have time to be beefing with one another. They have a hard time beefing with one another in their own damn countries, right? We have a hard time having to go through this whole entire, crisis to even deal with other people from other countries. Just leave that alone, Cody. This is cringy at best. There's no reasoning why for any of this to even happen, right? What's next? Tyson Fury is gonna go show up and try to face you in a fight. Oh, see, that would have been perfect, right? That would have sent some real shockwaves into AEW if I was booking. So you're gonna do this whole England versus United States, Cody Rhodes. That's great. How about this? Anthony Ogogo gets Tyson Fury. Well, meanwhile, Cody Rhodes got Deontay Wilder in his corner. It works in both ways. You got the two most polarizing boxers who are about to go at it later on this year in each of their corners. It's gotta be made for entertaining television. So you're promoting the boxing fight. Meanwhile, you're doing your own thing. And that will make people pay money to see, because they'll be like, well, what's Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder going to do in each of those guys' corners? I mean, how crazy that's going to happen, you know? Send shockwaves. You know, ESPN will cover it. I know they would have liked that. They dropped the ball on this one, in my honest opinion. They really dropped the ball on this one. In any case, I hope to see Anthony Ogogo do something about that, but you know, time will tell. Now here's another thing. Heyman Adam Page versus Brian Cage. Tage. Or Taz for that man. The Heyman versus the Machine. When we last saw Heyman, he got decimated badly by Brian Cage. But for God's sakes, man. I am so sick and tired of Brian Cage carrying a damn FTW belt without even once defending it against somebody. Wouldn't this be great? Wouldn't it be perfect for, you know, Double or Nothing if for the first time ever in AEW history, the FTW championship is on the line and Heyman Page beats Brian Cage and he becomes a new FTW champion and he could troll with it for most of the entire summer. Again, what is the point of giving a belt to a man who doesn't even defend it? It makes no freaking sense. Someone explain this to me. Seriously. I think this is just wasted filler also. I mean, it's going to be... Oh, God, man. I don't even know anymore. Why should I even be invested into this match? And I'm not trashing AEW. I love AEW. I love AEW. But why am I invested in this match? What payoff is it for me to see either man win? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, if this was the first time these two men are meeting together, then, dude, that's something great. That's something worth, you know, watching, right? I want to see that. Heyman versus Brian Cage? What? First time ever? What? Yeah, sign me up. But this has been done before. And I don't know if the interest is that big for it. I mean, I guess I'm saying it now because it's just Wednesday, but maybe come Sunday I'll be a little bit more hyped about it. I mean, I don't know. You shout out in the comments, folks. Tell me what you think. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. But, you know, Heyman could beat Cage. He'll be back in the running for heavyweight contendership, so we'll see. And speaking of heavyweight contendership, you got Pac versus Orange Cassidy versus the reigning, defending AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. Folks, what is this shit, really? Do any of you absolutely, positively think that Kenny is going to lose this match? Seriously? Do anyone even think that, you know, Kenny's going to lose? No, he's going to walk away champion again. There's a reason for all this happening. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Pac is going to be Pac. And you'll probably be frustrated after this match tonight, but it's because it's like, why am I busting my ass in this company and I'm not even the top guy? Orange Cassidy is just happy to even be there. Maybe we will see something out of Orange Cassidy that we have never seen before. that can hopefully like surprise a lot of the skeptics out there and actually make him a main event player. But we all know damn well that Kenny Omega is going to win, and he'll probably hit the one ringed angel onto Orange Cassidy because he'll be the easiest guy to give the pinfall to. Never want to do that to Pac. All right, Pac deserves a lot better than that. But Orange Cassidy will be the guy who's going to take that L, and Kenny Omega will move on to greener pastures. Honestly, folks, I don't like this matchup. I am more excited for Kenny Omega versus Moose at TNA's upcoming pay-per-view. I'm more excited for Kenny Omega versus Andrade in Triple Manias, in a AAA pay-per-view coming in August. This means absolutely nothing to me, right? I don't know how many of you fans are Orange Cassidy fans, but he doesn't fit with this narrative at all. I don't know. Maybe he just picked a number out of the hat and said, okay, you're in. Who knows? Try not to get so injured, Orange Cassidy. You got knocked out the last time, and that's why we're in this situation. So, and that's what I have to say about that. And hopefully it'll be an entertaining fight, but this is not something I'm really going to be interested in. There's a lot of things they could have fixed to make this happen, and I guess this is it. So the fact of the matter is this, right? Blood and Guts should have been the marquee matchup for this pay-per-view, right? I don't even know who Kenny was going to face. I don't even know who Kenny was going to face. Fuck. What how did you see Kenny Omega go up against Eddie Kingston, for crying out loud, for the championship? That would have been something. That would have been fresh and new. But above them all else, it's kind of underwhelming, right? I am looking forward to Britt Baker and Hikaru Shida, right? I am looking forward to seeing Miro versus Lance Archer, right? I am looking forward to seeing the Young Bucks versus Moxley and Kingston because I'm a huge fan of Moxley and Kingston. And even the Stadium Stampede, though I'm coming in with zero expectations, and I'm not going, and I'm just going to place my judgments on the door about how this is going to turn out. But aside from everything else, it's kind of a little bit underwhelming. But like I said, on paper, it just seems underwhelming, right? When it comes down to the big pay-per-view, we'll just have to wait and see what happens, right? So, we'll see. We shall see. Shout out to the comments where we can. Gunhillbain in the building. Gunhillbain in the building. I'm also on IG, same name, Gunhillbain in the building. And on Sunday night, I will be doing a live stream reaction show of AEW Double or Nothing. And bring in your chants, bring in your comments, bring in your chats so we could all talk together and figure out what the hell is going on. All right. Thank you. I know it has been a long time since I've been doing this. I've been in hiatus for a while. Hopefully I'll do more of this as we move forward. Hopefully I can do some more football. Maybe I'll do some more basketball. Maybe I'll do some... My Knicks are in the playoffs right now, and I gotta start watching them in a minute. So I'll start doing that. But for right now, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you Sunday night for Double or Nothing. Peace.